Alright, so for those of you wondering why I've got a Hogwarts Legacy video out here, it's not a game I'm playing right now, it's something that I played through a while ago with my first character, when I was playing as a Slytherin character. I don't know, I was doing some video hopping on YouTube, and I saw that there was a special quest you could get if you were a Hufflepuff. And, you know, Gryffindor is my least favorite house.
You lived here, I wonder.
I've always really loved, I always thought I was possibly a Slytherin, or a Ravenclaw. Anyway, so yeah, Ravenclaw and Slytherin were always my two favorite houses. But I've also liked Hufflepuff, and then Gryffindor I just really don't care about. So anyway, I decided, you know, I also just missed the game. It was a fun game to play, and I missed it. I kind of wanted to dive back into the world, because after I finished my recording for the channel, I didn't play it again. So I decided to dive back in, make a new story, a new character, and decided to play as Hufflepuff so that I could get access to this like secret quest. And I think this is the secret quest, but I'm not sure, so let's find out. I think this is the lady. It's about solving an old murder, and I think this is the quest where we get to go to Azkaban, which is only for Hufflepuff, so I think this is it.
I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony. I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust. And she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news.
This is awesome! We're going to Azkaban!
And bravery. Fortunately,
Damn.
Being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Wow, so this is incredible. So we actually interacted with Jackdaw with the Slytherin house in my previous character. And if you look through my channel, you see a thumbnail from my Hogwarts videos. It shows a wall, like a tile wall with a picture of like a squid or like a kraken on it. Apparently that is not a common thing. From the video I watched, only Slytherins see that part. So every house has kind of a different interaction with this quest. But I found out that Hufflepuff get to go to Azkaban, and I was like, oh, I gotta do this. So
Very well.
I am so
Steady
excited.
yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
This is epic. I'm so excited.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
Oh, that was so
I'd see the inside
freaking
of
cool.
AZKABAN for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Dan. She's been here a lot longer.
This is amazing and creepy and awesome. Oh my god.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Oh my god.
You don't scare me, young cub. I teach you something little you should know Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around in darkness, my only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hockey Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book.
Helen, know you're here.
Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
What's creepy? But they're talking about the cave, but we did see the cave in Slytherin, so maybe it wasn't just a
You're
Slytherin
safe now.
thing.
You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Damn. It must not be the same one.
Thistlewood,
The video
Right.
I saw said that
I'll
the
find
cave with the
I'll find
tapestry was
Jackdaws
only a
cave.
Slytherin thing, but maybe that's incorrect. Alright, so that was pretty cool that we got to go to Azkaban. Like, I was really excited for that. That was awesome. Alright, so now we're going to continue on and see if this is the same or if it's a little bit different from what we saw before. some of this wool fur so we can make more of those potions. Mongrel fur. You fleefy. Flea-infested mongrel. Nope, this doesn't look the same.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
So it is different. Okay, that's cool.
Revelio.
It's funny because I
No
came
one's
in
been
here.
for ages.
I feel like I did come in here before, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've... Good is.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it.
Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Revelio.
Ah.
Accio. Oh, that's done something. Revelio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
I know, but spending a lifetime in Azkaban would
Could it
definitely
be? Has someone solved my
turn you a
puzzle after
little
all these
cuckoo.
years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
All right. Doesn't show up under quests, which is fine. So now we got to go to the Forbidden Forest, which is I don't know, here? Yeah. I need to learn the disarming charm before... Okay. Well, it looks like I've got some more stuff that I gotta do before we can continue the quest. And honestly, if you guys have played through the game or watched my other gameplay, we have solved the Richard Jackdaw quest already, so there's nothing new that you haven't seen before. The purpose of this video is to just show you AZKABAN, which was pretty cool, and it's a missable thing if you don't play as a Hufflepuff character. So, anyway, I'm glad I was able to, you know, experience that part of the adventure that I couldn't see before. Happy gaming to everyone, and we'll see you later on in the channel.